Well, g'day, and welcome back again to Jiaoqing. And today you find us once again over the river in Gaoyao. And we've been out on the electric bike today, just riding around, looking for interesting places. And we've come across this place. So this is, I was basically just on a map, which is a really good map service. Has names of places in English so I can actually see what I'm looking at. And they had this, what was it, Li Xiongcai art hall, which, so I sort of figured I'll make my way this way, have a look at what this place is. I had no idea what Li Xiongcai meant, but then as we got here, I've parked out the front here. Just as I was arriving here, I met a young guy. Stephen's his name, or his English name. Hello, Stephen, if you're watching. It was very nice to meet you. He is a fellow teacher, works in Guangzhou, but gets over here to Jiaoqing and Gaoyao quite regularly. So hopefully we'll catch up a lot more in the future. Spoke pretty good English. We stood around and had a chat for a while. And yeah, he said this place is dedicated to a famous Chinese artist. So I've got onto DeepSeek and I asked, what can you tell me about Li Xiongcai? Turns out the Li Xiongcai art hall, the Li Xiongcai is actually the artist that it's dedicated to. So Li Xiongcai, 1910 to 2001, was a renowned Chinese painter and art educator, known for his contributions to traditional Chinese painting, particularly in the Lingnan school style. Here are some key points about him. Background in Korea. Born in 1910 in Guangdong province, China, Li Xiongcai studied under Gao Jianfu. Gao Jianfu. I wonder if that Gao in the Gao Jianfu is anything to do with Gaoyao. I don't know. Who was one of the founders of the Lingnan school, which blended traditional Chinese ink painting with Western techniques like perspective and shading. He later became a prominent figure in the Lingnan school, known for his innovative approach to Chinese brush painting. Li was also an influential art educator, teaching at the Guangzhou Academy of Fine Arts and mentoring many younger artists. Artistic style and contributions. His works often featured landscapes, flowers and birds, combining bold brushwork with delicate detailing. He was skilled in both meticulous and freehand styles, showcasing versatility in traditional Chinese painting. Li emphasized the integration of realism and expressive brushstrokes, a hallmark of the Lingnan school. Some of his famous works include, I'm not going to try and pronounce the English names here, the Chinese names here, but the English names Eagle on a Pine Tree and Magpie on a Kapok Tree. Legacy. Li Xiongcai played a significant role in preserving and advancing the Lingnan school's techniques. His works are held in high regard in China and have been exhibited internationally. He passed away in 2001, but his influence continues through his students and the lasting impact of his paintings. Would you like details on any specific aspect of his art or life? No, that will do quite nicely, thank you very much. So, we're going to take you in here. Apparently, the man himself actually built this hall, and apparently his son has built a library down this way somewhere, but I'm not sure about that one, so I can't tell you for sure. But oh, I love this this big wooden sign up over the door here. That is absolutely gorgeous. Really, really nice. We do have a crowd of people in here at the moment, so we might actually skip the ground floor while they're in here working. So we do have a tour happening here. They were actually all sat in this room down in the end here. Actually, no, we'll keep going. So here we have a heap of sketches laid out. I'm imagining this kind of stuff was probably sketches sort of planning for the bigger artworks. So we have a meeting room in the back here, and then up here, this huge, gorgeous painting, which with the reflections we're not going to get a good look at. We might come back to that once this group's moved on, and we'll get a better angle through the glass. So here we have a lot of art books. Retrospective exhibition of Li Xiongcai's lifetime artworks. Li Xiongcai, genius of the century to the National Art Museum of China. Oh wow, genius of the century, so he must have been pretty good. So lots of books here dedicated to Li Xiongcai's landscape painting annual. Reform Mission, A Century of Guangdong Art, collection of artworks 2000 to 2016. And then over this side, a lot of pictures of the man himself when he was still around. Oh wow, look at this. It doesn't give us a year, unfortunately, but this is a really, really old photos. That looks like 1940s, maybe just prior to World War II or just after. So yeah, plenty of pictures from his life and times. But very, very little in the way of English translations in this museum. It is only a small local museum, so I don't expect a lot. But once we get upstairs, we actually have a lot of his artwork up here. Actually, I wonder if we can, there you go, that gives you a bit better look at that painting. That's a really, really big painting there. Really, really nice. But we're going to duck in this way and give you a little look at some of the artwork in here. Okay, so this is from 1931, 1935, 1938. Oh, I like that kitten in the bamboo. 1959, couple of horsemen riding through the forest. Again, 1959, boats on the river. 1960. Oh, I like this. These steps heading up to a, looks like a little temple or something up the top. 1962, 1962, 1962. 1962 must have been a prolific year for him. Okay, so we're still in 1962. 63, oh, I like this. The river down the bottom, cliffs up the side, and a winding path along the edge of the cliff. That's really, really nice. 63, 65. Oh, look at this. 1979. I love this where the colours are all very muted, but then we just get these splashes of red signifying the flowers. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is really nice. 1979, 1980. 1980, 1981. So this is one room. We have another room on this floor, and then we have another floor above us. So we might just, we're just going to bring up this here, see if we can get a translation of what this says. Okay, so introduction to Li Xiongcai. Okay, originally from Batu Kengwei village, Gaoyao. So he's from Gaoyao. Okay, a lot of similar stuff to what we found on DeepSeek. Wow, so he's got more than 10,000 life manuscripts and more than 4,000 existing works and more than 100 fine works donated to the hometowns which exist at the museum here. So, pretty prolific artist, done a lot of work. Okay, moving around to this next room here. Wow, even the writing is artistic. It's one of the things I love about Chinese writing. It is such a gorgeous thing. Okay, let's have a look at the years here. So the first couple here, 1931, 1931, 31. So we're going way back in time, 32, 37. (1943). Must have been a hard time to be an artist then with the Japanese occupation and the like. 48, still would have had the Chinese Revolution going on at the time. And then we're into 1949, 1950, 1960. I love also, I mean, the works are obviously on this piece of paper here, but I love how they've sort of put them onto these large scrolls made to look very, very traditional. It's absolutely gorgeous. 1957, 1975. Really, really good stuff. Oh, here's another of these where it's, you know, sort of really dark colours, but just this splash of red through the middle. The flowers on the tree. Wow, that's gorgeous. I do love this style of artwork. It's actually one of our teachers in our school, her mother or her grandmother, no, I think it's her mother, is a very, very cool artist. She, both of Denise's, well, her mother and her daughter both did me paintings, which I've got stored away. I must get them framed so I can get them up on my wall, but yeah, they did these really nice paintings for me. Took no time at all. This style of painting, it seems to happen fairly quickly, but it's absolutely beautiful. Wow, it's getting hot here. So all of the rooms with the artwork in, they're all air conditioned, kept very cool, but out here in the stairwell, there's no air conditioning here, and as we're getting closer to the top, you can really feel the heat. It's, she's a hot, hot little spot, this one. Okay, what have we got in here? So I did walk around earlier and have a look around, but I haven't actually been into this room yet. So it doesn't look like we have years on these pieces. Looks like they're but they're also not got glass in front of them, so we can get a really good look. See, it's Chinese writing. I love it. It's just the writing in itself is artistic. It's absolutely gorgeous. And here we've got more colours in a lot of these paintings starting to come through. So look at these flowers as we go down. And we get down to the bottom. We've got a couple of fish swimming down the bottom. And the same here, fish down the bottom. And then as we come up, flowers up above. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, look at this. That's just stunning. Really, really nice. A little bit more abstract, this one, but quite good. There's a lot of abstract art out there that I really don't like. It just looks ridiculous to my eyes. But when you can still sort of make out what it's meant to be, I quite like it when it's done that way. It's really cool. Oh, wow, look at this. So mountain, rivers, lake over to the left, and then we've got a car park with fairly modern cars, people playing basketball, motorbike over this way, and then mountains up above. That is absolutely gorgeous. Oh wow, this is the first time I've seen something that looks like a portrait by him. Wow, that's really cool. And it looks like probably somebody making noodles here, I think. Really, really cool. Oh, and here's a look. Here's a look at the shipping on the river. Looking at these through the trees. That's really cool. Oh, another portrait here. So it looks like a restaurant. Different groups of people sitting at tables up the back. Looks like we've got a bar area up the back, and then somebody preparing the food down in the front. Very cool. Moving around. Train running through the countryside. And then we've got the workers down here in the field. Wow. Really, really, really good little exhibition. Wow, that's nice. You'll notice most of the ones that I really like are these really dark ones with just splashes of colour. I guess it says something about my personality. Maybe I've got a dark personality. Wow, this is nice as well. So again, very sort of dark and brooding colours, but then you get down to where the people are and it's suddenly all colourful, and wow, I really like that piece. Oh, just gorgeous. So when we upload this, I will try and find the location and put the location. Oh, look at this. I will try and put the location in the description down below. But I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be able to find the exact place. But if you're coming to Jiaqing and you want to come and have a look at this place, get in touch with me and I will certainly get you the location. Just amazing. Oh, here's another of these beautiful ones with the birds and the flowers and the tree. So nice. So the one thing I haven't seen is somewhere selling prints of these. I don't know, I didn't notice anything like a shop down the bottom, but wow, I could see myself having a couple of these prints hanging up on the wall. There's a number of them that I really, really like. Oh, I like this, I do like that. Just a couple of guys, I mean, they're not looking happy or anything, they're just, they're just there. Really cool. Oh, and then we've got 3 different pictures mounted together here, so looks like we've got a feast being prepared and everybody's sitting under the tent here, so some kind of celebration. Guys sitting under the tree. And then, oh wow, this. Oh, what's the name of the village? This looks like the village down the western end of Gaoyao, where they're doing all the refurbishment stuff. I wonder if that's where that is. That really looks like it. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to find the name of the village in time. Oh, let's just stand right here in front of this air conditioning for a minute. Oh. Before we step back out into that roasting stairwell. Okay. So yeah, really, really nice little museum here. Some really nice artwork if you're into this kind of thing. We'll have to. So we're going to head back down. Just before we head back out, we're going to. Hopefully, those people down the bottom have. Moved along. Yes, they're in the 2nd floor now. So we'll go and have a look at this big artwork up on the wall over here on the 1st floor before we head out. So I don't know. So he died in 2001. I'm not sure when he actually built this place. I guess maybe the 1990s, towards the end of his life. So we're still going to cop some reflections, unfortunately, off this glass, but that's an amazing piece of work. So all the mountains on the left, we've got, I don't know whether it's a lake or river, probably river running through the foreground. We've got fishing boats up here on the shore, and then up the hill to, I was going to say some kind of village, but that looks more industrial sort of buildings up there, I'm not sure. But really, really nice. So, we are going to head back out now, jump back on the bike, head back over to Gaoyao. It's time to go looking for some dinner. But yeah, like I say, this place, really, really good, really, really worth a visit. It's a really nice little museum. this is sort of what I'm going to be doing while I'm not traveling during the summer holidays. While we're here in just here in Jiaoqing, I am just going to be trying to get out every day and just go and find little gems like this that that I've not come across before. Because yeah, I just want to go and discover more and enjoy things. So we're off back onto the bike. We are, yeah, like I say, heading back over to Gaoyao. We're going to go and grab some shopping, grab some stuff for dinner tonight, and go and chill out at home because it's too bloody hot to be out and about here at the moment. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this little tour, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Like I say, I'll try and get the location on the map on my computer and put the location down in the description so that if you're in this area, you can find this place. But like I said inside, if I can't find the location on the map, if you're in this area and you want to come and have a look at this place, get in touch with me and I will send you the location. Questions or comments, hit us down there, hit us up down there in the comment section. I'm curious if anybody else has heard of this guy. He does sound like he's fairly renowned. Maybe the Chinese viewers know him. I'd be really curious to see if he's known by anybody outside of China. Sounds like he has had international exhibitions and stuff. So we'll see how we go with that one. And then if there's anything you would like to learn about life here in China, in Guangdong, especially here in Jiaoqing, as always, hit us up down there in the comment section. If you come up with a good idea for a video, I will go away, do the research, bring you a video and try and help you learn the things that you want to learn. But for now, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Stay safe and we will see you all in the next one. Cheers.